Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. It's Rock Mercury here, and welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast. Today, my heart is very heavy. Today is the day that PB Rock passed away in a Waffle House. Roscoe's Waffle House in LA, very close to my house in LA. And their video got released of the moment. And I saw the video. I know a lot of people are talking about, why are people putting videos out at that moment? It happened. Somebody recorded it and they put it out. And the same people saying why they did it are the same ones who watched the video too. Apparently, Rock was attempted robbery, trying to steal his jewels. Apparently, that's what I heard in the locker room. I didn't even know a video was out until after I got out the locker room today at the gym, and people were watching it in the locker room and talking about how it should never have came out and how dare somebody record it. At the same time, I'm thinking, well, you're watching it. People are curious about the end of life, and he passed away from his wounds, all for some jewelry that they were trying to steal from him. I don't know the situation. I have no idea how it happened. People are blaming his girlfriend, saying that she pinned his location at Roscoe's Waffle House, and that's how they found out where he was. I don't know. It didn't seem like it was something that I don't know, it didn't seem like something that he was asking for in any way. Like he wasn't living that kind of life. I've been around PB Rock a couple times, but we weren't friends by any means. I think I definitely respected him, but I only have a few friends. But I've been around him in LA, different events. But to see this happen and to watch him on the floor taking his final moves, trying to gasp for breath and laying in his own blood, it did something to me, and I'm still affected by it right now. I'm just like, wow. Like, that's how life can go at times. Like, he was just living his life, very positive influence on the culture. My heart's broken. My heart goes out to his family. It's tragic, and I know people may have their feelings about the video, but I'm sure a lot of people have seen that video. And it made me want to cry, to be honest. Like, I just cannot, it's really heartbreaking. And maybe because we do, like, there's some similarities between us, meaning, like, we're both black men. It was, like, his area was right near my house. We look similar in a way, not really, like, not too close similar, but we look like we could be family. He was nice when I saw him. He was just a kind person, minding his own business, living his own life. Like, LA events. People don't really talk to people that much in LA, but I've seen him for sure. And it's gone too soon, But then also, like, this world it's savage. This world is very savage. And you can't even go to Roscoe's Waffle House without having something chaotic happen like that. So my heart just goes out to his family. I don't suggest anyone go watch that video. You do what you want to do. I feel very sad after watching that video, and I really wish I didn't see it. But then also, once I knew the video existed, I knew I was going to see it. There's no way I wasn't going to watch that video, because we're curious about the end. We're curious about what happens, and we want to know the information, and things are crazy going on all the time. Like somebody said in the gym, he's like, people are getting taken out for jewelry all the time. People think that they can just, if they just see something shiny on you, all they gotta do is cap you up and take your stuff, and now they made more than people make in a year, or more than a year a lot of times. If it's hundreds of thousands of dollars and it's years of work, there's no security at Roscoe's. You know, I don't know if he had security with him. And it was really sad to see the chaos of the people at the Roscoe's trying to save his life as he just laid there bleeding out. It was just really heartbreaking. This man has done nothing to anyone to deserve any of this. You can tell he had a good spirit. If you know anything about PB Rock, then you can tell he's a good-spirited person that's living his life, creating music. You know, I mean, jewelry's meant to be worn, so people blaming like, oh, you shouldn't be wearing the jewelry out. The same way they blame Kim Kardashian when she got robbed or whatever, which I still think that was a whole different situation. I'm just saying that that's people go to that place first. They're like, oh, well, they deserve to get robbed. They deserve to get this. No, people are living their life, and it's just so sad that whatever the real situation is, because I don't even know if that's really the case. We get lied to so often. I have no idea what the real motive was to him passing away and being shot in that Roscoe. Blunt Sleazy says LA is so wild right now. LA is super wild. That's why I'm very thankful to be in Houston right now. I don't want to be out there in that mess. I mean, I live right down the street from this place that he got shot at, like less than a mile away. Maybe a mile. Probably less than that, though. My house is there, and I just don't want to... I don't know. My heart goes out to him. I don't have anything else to say about this right now. I may talk about it some more a little bit. I'm gonna eat my food. Today I'm eating I'm really sad about this, y'all. Like, to watch him struggling to live on that floor, bleeding out as people scramble around him, not knowing what to do to save his life, not even knowing where his wound was, to even stop the wound from bleeding. Nobody knew anything. They just tried to, not touch him so that they didn't make it worse. He was trying to turn himself over. Oh my God, it's just like what? Like, that's life? You can't go eat some chicken and waffles? But rest in peace to PNB Rock. I'm so disgusted. I mean, I'm not going to do a political, this should happen. We need gun reform. We need this. We need that. It's like, we need what? Like, who cares about any of these political things? Like, this is a tragedy that can happen no matter what laws change or what things change. This is a tragedy. My heart just hurts. There's no fix to this. There's no fix to situations like this, you know? So, alright, I'm gonna do my mukbang and eat right now and chat with you guys. I have a few things I want to chat about today. My heart is so heavy. I'm trying to pull out of it, but this life is precious, you guys. Embrace your life. Embrace your life the best you can. Don't let drama and whatever. I don't even know. I'm not trying to make this a preach. I can't preach about this. This is just a sad situation. So, sending love to his family. That's all I'm saying. I'm done. I can't talk about it anymore because I'm going to start crying. Like I said, I don't suggest watching that video, but I know a lot of you guys are going to watch it. You're going to find out either way, whether I talk about it or not. You guys are going to find out about that video. I wish I didn't even know about it. But good old locker room. I'm eating some pad thai from Amy's, which usually isn't the most flavor. But I'm going to try it out. I cooked it in the pan this time, and then I put it back into this case right here. Cooked it with some sesame oil. I haven't had it in a while, but I've been kind of wanting some pad thai. I'm hungry after the gym. I didn't really work out too much. I just did a kind of a sauna moment, did some stretching. It's not bad. Amy's is kind of mediocre, but The pictures are so pretty. What it is. I didn't feel like really cooking today, and it was in the freezer, so I'm like, let me just grab this real quick. Especially tonight, I'm just feeling down now. I'm drinking some passion fruit LaCroix. With a straw. Sorry, turtles. Oh, you know what, you guys? I saw something on TikTok. Now, if this is new for you, then you need to be a fan of mine for life. Because what I'm about to show you, this is huge, okay? So apparently, I've never done this before, but apparently if you twist this, you just twist that over there. Now, that thing's over there. It's over the tab. You put your straw through that tab, and your straw stays in place. Don't say I never gave you anything. I've actually never done this, even though I saw it on TikTok. I'm just doing it now. TikTok is good for something. Some people are like, OMG, that's a great tip. All right, let me read these comments, you guys. I ignored some comments because I just want to vent about this. Also have some garlic bread, some Italian-made garlic bread from my Italian family who I love. They're back in LA now. I hope they're safe. They don't live far from the situation either. They live in a nice neighborhood, but it's like LA's small but big. Everything is kind of like near, so I just hope they're safe. Because violence is rampant out there. Like, it's like the gangs run the streets in LA. You know, I'm born and raised there, but it's like, do I really want to just stay there and get assassinated? Like, I'm hoping I'm okay in here in Texas. I'm in a very safe, beautiful neighborhood, a rich neighborhood. But I still, you know, things can happen anywhere. Even though we have security, even though we have gates, and we have our own police officer here that stays in our neighborhood. Like, we have all those things, but things can still happen. You just know, like, real safety, you know? So I'm just doing my best. But I really stay in my own zone. But this situation makes me feel like I just don't even want to even hardly visit LA right now. Or for a while. I think I'm good. I'm very happy where I'm at. I don't know, you guys. All right, let me read these comments. I'll make this bread too. Okay, bro. Creamy V word says, I'm tripping so hard, your face is moving so weirdly. Wow. My face is moving weirdly, you're saying? Maybe you're weird. Maybe your eyes are weird. Derek Power says, hope you're doing good, man. But honestly, people who think my face is moving weirdly, it's because I don't like to show too much emotions, because you get more wrinkles on your face if you show too many emotions on your forehead. So I keep myself as numb as possible. Also, I'm jaded because I'm from LA, so it's not that hard to be. But you see, even then I would move my forehead too much. But yeah, so whatever. Call me weird if you want, but you're gonna look wrinkly and ancient if you don't follow my tips. Emotions are overrated. Just be in the moment. Watch the muscles on your face if you don't want wrinkles. Not that wrinkles are bad. Nothing's wrong with wrinkles. I just don't want them. But one day I will have them, and I won't care. I'll be so wrinkly, I'm not getting any Botox. I don't care about any of that. But I'm going to keep them away as long as I can. Naturally. But I don't believe in any Botox. Like, for myself, I don't care if you get Botox, who cares? But not for me. Like, I don't want to put no, what is it, snake venom or whatever? Or like, I don't know what that stuff is. I don't want any of it. And plus, it didn't even last that long. And if you get Botox, you end up looking like you're in shock all the time. Unnatural. You have to get a really good Botox person to make sure that it's like just enough to not look crazy. It's very rare. Only a few people can conquer that. If I can tell you have Botox, you got too much Botox. But if I would never know you have Botox, then you got it just right. I hate this woke app. Says, yeah, it's sad. It is very sad. Rest in peace, PNB Rock. I'm like, it's really sad, you guys. Like, I've literally been around this person. They were just chilling, like we wasn't like I don't have a big story. We were literally at a club, or what's it name? I've been around them a few times, but like different events for music events. All the same musicians go to the same events. We all go to the same things. I work behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, but a lot of behind the scenes stuff I do. A lot of production. Well, I just feel like why did they have to shoot him for some jewelry? And they made that point in the locker room. It's like, why are you gonna just take somebody's life over some tangible item? But it happens every day. It's happening right now as we speak. Somebody's life is being taken over a tangible item. Right now. Somewhere in the world. This pad thai is actually not bad. It's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And this bread is amazing. Even though it's not vegan. Oh, yikes. Derek Power says very sad. Yeah, it's very sad. I hate this woke app says, are you mixed? What does that even mean? I kind of hate that word. I hate somebody says like, are you mixed? As if I'm like some mutt or something. Are you mixed? Mixed with what? Everyone's mixed. Are you a Neanderthal? You know, are we extraterrestrials? Or like all of our races are mixed? Like, what are we doing with this? Like, there's no purebred anyone. I think that question is like a really annoying question. I'm not like trying to diss the person too much who's asking it, because I know that they feel like that's a normal question to ask. But I want them to think about that question a little bit more and realize just how ignorant it is. How low vibrational it is. Are you mixed? I'm mixed with your mama and your daddy. Last night. Alright. Rhino Kim says, what video? Don't worry about it. It's the video of PNB Rock, but I don't want to even. It's Malik says, I just joined. How's it going? It's going sad today. It's a great day. Like, the day was great before I heard about PNB Rock passing away. But that makes me really sad. So, I'm very sad right now. Also feeling kind of more numb than usual, because it's like, how do you process this? This man didn't deserve that. Just living his life, eating Roscoe's chicken and waffles, wearing some pretty jewelry that he bought with his hard work money. He worked hard, and now we have to be on the floor bleeding out. I don't know what the true motive was for him losing his life. Of course, some part of me hopes that it isn't just as simple as some jewelry, because like, to lose your life over that situation is just so heartbreaking. No matter what, who cares what the motive is? It's just so sad. I think we like to know motive so that we can protect ourselves from similar situations. But it's just sad, like, things that can happen. You can't, like, You can't collect all the motives and then protect yourself from every possible situation that can happen to you. You'll go crazy. You will never leave your house. You'll become a hermit. It's just so sad. I don't like broccoli, but it's not too bad in this meal. Blunt Sleazy says, LA is so wild right now. It's been wild for a long time. And like I said, although I am a native Los Angeles, whatever it's called, I'm born and raised there, I feel like I'm a Texan. I love Texas. I've been here for a long time. I mean, different times. I lived in LA for a long time too. Probably about half my life in both. If I calculate it all, I think like half my life in Texas, half my life in LA. Is that right? No, that's not true, because I lived way longer in LA than in Texas. But still, I lived a lot of years in Texas. But yeah, I'm not trying to go to LA for a while. Joshua says, how much do you make annually? Excuse you? Excuse you. What kind of question is that? Why? You're gonna give me some more money? Who asked that kind of question? But, I mean, I guess that's what the Forbes magazine is. People just like talk about how much money they make or whatever. But this isn't Forbes magazine. So don't ask me no disrespectful question, Joshua. Just go to rockmercury.com and pay me more money. Go to Cash App Rock Mercury. I can always make more. Nosy. Anyway, official Kid Cooney says, rest in peace. PNB Rock. Rest in peace. Mr. Steal Your Girl says, congrats on coming out. We support you with rainbows. Are you trying to be cute? You're a little too unfortunate looking to be cute, Mr. Steal Your Girl. I doubt you've been stealing any girls with a face like that. So, I know you're trying to be cute. Congrats on coming out, you know. You don't know me. I don't know you. You tried it, though. You definitely tried it. Luckily for you, I've been gay for a long time, and I don't care about your little joke, because I've been out. It's not new, but I feel like you're trying to be funny. I don't like that. It's Malik says, I like people who try to be funny if they are actually funny. But like that wasn't funny. It's Malik says, yo what? Yo, what's up, you're saying, I guess? Joshua says he's straight. Why are you assuming I'm straight? Only time I ever kissed a girl was to get one of my drunk best friends to leave a circle of straight men that were at a gay bar we were at. I was trying to get her to the Uber. And she like grabbed me and made out with me. Not made out, because making out, it takes two people. But she definitely kissed me. I was like, girl, we need to get you to the car. We're at a gay bar on purpose. Why are you kissing me? It was hilarious. That's the only time. So I don't think I'm that straight. But I can't count how many times I kissed a guy. I cannot count. Too many to count. Literally too many. Like actually too many. I'm not trying to be funny. Like I literally could not count. So, talking about coming out. Sometimes when you come out, your family can pretend as if they support you, but in reality, certain members can still be haters. My advice: cut those members out of your life. If they're so ignorant that they're going to judge you, or create chaos for you, or exclude you, treat you different and wrong, you don't need them in your life. I don't care if they're family. Cut them out. Step out of their life. You don't need that. I wish I did that to somebody who I recently did that to after years of bullying, of homophobic bullying from this person that I did not deserve. I finally said, you can go suck a fill in the blank. You know? But unfortunately her marriage is falling apart, so there's no way she can suck anything. Her husband can suck it too. But again, I'm sure that he would love to suck something because his wife's poo nanny is just so busted wide open from being a bigot that I doubt he feels any walls. So I just wish I didn't care at all from the beginning. That part of you that makes you feel like you have to somehow change the mind of a bigot, of a racist or a homophobe. The part of you that feels like, oh, if I can only change your mind and make them feel differently. No. Tell them to F off, which I ended up doing after all these years. I'm like, dang it, why didn't I just tell them to F off earlier? I could have saved myself so much more heartache and pain. But live and you learn. But I only regret not cussing people out earlier when they do you dirty. I don't come for people just randomly. It's only when they come for me. So I just really wish that I didn't edit myself. I know people say, oh, be nice, be the bigger person. Sometimes the smaller person has the most vantage point to get exactly what they need to get out of the situation and to get it handled. They're closer to the situation, they're closer to the ground, where these snakes live in the ground. So if you're the bigger person, it might be hard to go and behead these snakes. So think about that. Yeah, I don't believe in that anymore. I'm gonna always say what I have to say. After what I've been through, trying to be politically correct, trying to preserve other people's feelings. No, it has made me more bitter, more, upset with myself for not, regretful for myself for not being true to myself and cussing that person out earlier. So it would have been better for everyone if I just cussed them out right away. Cast those people out of your life. If they don't support you, whatever it is, if they're giving you negativity, cast them out of your life. You can't always cast people in your life because we're born knowing who we know, but you can always cast them out. It's not worth it. Life is too beautifully brief. I'll be honest, you guys. When I first saw the situation, to go back to PNB Rock, I felt like an ex of his girlfriend saw the video of where they were at Roscoe's, and went and got him and shot him. I don't know this for sure. I don't know any of this. That's what I thought when I first heard the story. I'm like, this sounds sketchy. She posts about that she's in Waffle House, posted to her story, tags the location, and then next thing you know, he's getting shot. It's kind of sketchy. I feel like exes do crazy things. So, I don't know if that's the case, but that's the first thing my mind went to when I first heard the story, and I only heard little bits of it at that time. But I just, my soul felt that I might be completely wrong, but sometimes when I have those premonitions, it's like exactly right. A lot of times it's exactly right. But I don't know about this situation. Joshua says, did you see him die? You see him dying in the video. You don't see him die. From what I understand, he died at the hospital. Heartbreaking. It's Malik says, I seen it and it's sad, man. It's really one of the most saddest videos I've seen. He was just couldn't even move. Just bleeding out on the floor of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Where a place to go. It was heartbreaking. Like, it really just, I have nothing else to say, but like, it's so sad. Like, I don't care what the situation is or why it happened. I just like, it's just heartbreaking. But I do want to know why it happened. Because I'm human. I'm human and I'm curious. I want to know. I don't think there's anything wrong with being curious and wanting to know certain things. What is private? What is private information? No, we need to know what happened. How did this happen? Joshua says, where can we find the video at? I'm not telling you that. If you know, you know. I'm not leading anyone to that video so they can ruin their night. Or, yeah, I don't know. You can find it yourself. Everybody else finds it. Just know that when I went to look for it, I found it within less than a minute. I found the video. Which is kind of sad. That the video is that accessible. People want to see it though. Desert Disaster says, I usually add a little extra seasoning to Amy's dishes. That's a good point. Very good point. I would do that, but it's pretty good. It's working pretty well this time. Not bad. Y'all, this tip is a really good tip with this thing in here. Because sometimes when you have your straw in your soda, it really can just start floating and fall over and stuff. And this is really smart. Like, who would ever thought this was what it's made for? I never thought that. All these years of drinking sodas or drinking, this is like sparkling water, but all these years of opening cans, never thought to put a straw to do that. Like, I just never thought until TikTok. So, for all those people who say TikTok doesn't teach you nothing, TikTok is trash or whatever, they're wrong. TikTok just saved me the experience of possibly losing my straw. I could have just fell out. But I'm protected. Stiff Pump Grizzly says, OMG, great tip. Shoot. Thank you, TikTok. It's Malik says, thanks, for real. Hockey Mama? Sai? I don't know. Anyway, it says, what are you doing drinking? I'm drinking sparkling water. I don't drink anything else. Like, as far as like alcohol or anything. That's not for me. Fame Lover 27 says, y'all have nothing else better to do than watch this BS. But actually, it is a good tip. What do you mean? You have nothing better to do to watch this? You saying that my content is BS, but you're commenting on it? You know how much effort it takes to comment on something that is BS? Must not be too BS. You're on my page and you're commenting. So, Thank you for being a fan. Hockey Mama says, it's crazy here in LA. I live here. I live in LA too, part-time. I still love LA, but it's just very, I feel very unsettled. Rest in peace, PNB. That's right, rest in peace, PNB. It's Malik says, it's not. It's not what? I don't know what that means. Rita says, your face is not moving weirdly. Oh, thank you, Rita. Rita said, the bread looks dope. Oh, the bread is really good. I shouldn't be eating it, but dang, it's good. Oh my gosh. Because, you know, bread is not the healthiest thing to eat, but oh. Fresh made Italian garlic bread. Bellissimo. Or delicioso. Whatever. I'm eating garlic bread with pad thai. That's not the right mix, but it's good. Derek Power says, long live PNB Rock. Long live PNB Rock. For real. For real. Sadly, I don't know that much of his music. I've listened to some of it because I was curious because his name was Rock as well. So I was curious about what his music was like. But I'm going to listen to more of it, which is sad I didn't do it while he's alive. I wish I did. But I'm going to listen to it and just hear where he was at, you know. Because sometimes, I don't even know if he was like a super woke person. Because sometimes when you're super woke and you're like a positive influence on the community, they can take you out. They don't want you to be a positive influence on the community. They want you to keep everybody sleeping and, you know, brainwashed. So I don't know his story, but I'm going to listen to his music and I can probably tell from his music if he's, you know, woke or not, or, you know, what the situation was. It's Malik says, I've seen the video. It's one of the hardest videos I've seen. Hey, yo, what? Yeah, no, that video broke my heart. It's Malik says, his girl posted their location. Yeah. That's what they're saying. But I don't know if that's the reason that the robber came, or possibly the assassin. They always say, oh, it's a robbery. It could be something else. It could be something else. Like, this world is sketchy. Channel Hollywood says, did you know Beyonce's B-Day was September 4th? I did a whole live about Beyonce's birthday. I wore my Beyonce shirt the whole day. My Renaissance Beyonce shirt, one of 4 that I have. Because 4 is her favorite number, so I bought all 4 of them. And I love Beyonce and live for her. So of course I knew Beyonce's birthday was on the 4th. It's Beyonce Day, it's Bay Day. What kind of question is that? No, I definitely celebrated Beyonce's birthday. I actually saw my family on that, like some family I hadn't seen in years because of the homophobic stuff I told you about that they put me through. And I saw them on Beyonce's birthday, that sacred day. And there was peace on that day. But on 9/11, which is my nephew's birthday, which is a chaotic day, but like my nephew's an angel, but like on that day, there was chaos. There was chaos within the family. That's when I cussed that person out, because they provoked me. So my homophobic part of my family, I was like, no more of this. Chanel Hollywood says his baby mama set him up. I don't know. If that is the case, how disgusting and disturbing to be set up. To lose your life, to be set up that way. Not right. Very disheartening. Mama Validia, or Mama Mama Valdiva says your eyes almost look a bit green. Are they? Oh, they are super pretty. Thank you, Mama Validia. Thank you, Mama. I'm gonna call you Mama because I can't pronounce your last name. Not your fault, but just because I'm not good at pronouncing a lot of things. So I appreciate that though. My dad's eyes are like fully green. He has super green eyes, like hazel green. Yosmil says hi. Hello, Yosmil. Dream Matrix says Rocky. Hello. Dream Matrix says dope shirt. Thank you. I got this shirt from Goodwill, thrift store. I'm telling you guys, Goodwill is amazing. I love it. I have so many clothes. I didn't need to go shopping, but I just wanted to get more clothes. I love clothes. It says Puerto Rico in the back. Goodwill is one of my favorite places to shop because when people get rid of their stuff, the first thing they think about is going to Goodwill. They're like, let's take it to Goodwill. And you end up with all these treasures that are just there. You get to go through stuff, but you find things that you can never find in the store. Like, it's just such an exciting treasure hunt, you know? Yeah, just other thrift stores, but people, like, Goodwill has that policy of they take pretty much everything. And so you have a better chance of getting some really cool items that may not be at a thrift store, because other thrift stores, they pick and choose what they're going to sell biasly. People don't want to go through and make a bag of their stuff to a thrift store just to be denied. But Goodwill says, come one, come all. They want that money. They're going to sell your stuff. They're going to give you nothing. They suck to give it to them. It's all free, 100% profit. But for some reason, people see Goodwill as a non-profit store. Never has been. Maybe legally it might be, but Goodwill's about their profit. And I find some amazing stuff there. Very happy with it. I can't wait to go again. But I have so many clothes. I don't know where I'm going to go again. I have so many clothes. Like, what am I going to do with all these clothes? Oh my gosh. I got to figure it out. Because I have clothes in LA too. I think I'm going to keep my clothes in LA, the other clothes. Because it's like, I don't want to bring them all out here. I want to just get new stuff here. But I do like some of my clothes out there. I don't know. It's Malik says, he has great posture. Who has great posture? PNB Rock. User says he has a kid too, bruh. Dang. I mean, obviously, he has a kid because he has a baby mama. So, he has a kid. That's just so messed up. You're just going to eat a little meal, get shot for your jewelry. Did they even get the jewelry? Did they even take his jewelry? It said attempted robbery. So it's like, does that mean they're tempted and they didn't get the jewelry off of him? After all that, take somebody's life for nothing. Even if they took the jewelry, it would still be terrible. But it's like why was he taking somebody's life? Big Pimpin says, who are we talking about? I'm late. PNB Rock says, it's Malik. Big Pimpin says, yeah, oh yeah, I seen that. It was so sad, heartbreaking, to be honest. Yeah, like, I'm really sad. I'm just like, I feel like my heart is like stabbed. Like, it feels like it's bleeding my heart. Like, it just feels like why? Like, why does it have to go, like, why does it have to go down that way? It's to see somebody, a fellow brother, a fellow black brother. Ooh, sorry. To see a fellow black man or any person going through that, laying on the floor, but especially a black man, because we've been through so much in this world, in this country. But to see a black man just laying on the floor, shot over nothing, bleeding out, dying, succumbing to his wounds. At that point, he was still alive. It's so sad. Like, it's actually infuriatingly sad. Like, I want to scream, but screaming does nothing for this. I have to keep my emotions together, because I just, like, I'm tired of seeing this go out like this. I'm tired of it. Big Pimpin says, have you heard about the Chicago thing? I don't know if it's true or not. Something about a purge. Y'all, hold on. I'm going to Twitter to find out. I can't deal with the purge right now. I love Chicago. Let me see. Chicago purge. Chicago purge law. That's what it says. Okay, so it says there is no purge law in Chicago. What there is a concerted effort to prevent landmark bail reform that'll prevent countless black and brown people from being held in jail without a trial for no other reason than they're poor, by spreading lies and propaganda to the public. Wait, get out of Illinois is way too dangerous to live here and work here. The state legislature governor is insane and have passed this. What does this mean? So they're saying that they're taking people out of jail? The Safety Act, purge law passed in Illinois. They're already smoking crap. In Chicago, them N-words should know how to correspond. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I have to read more about this. I'm just reading Twitter right now. State will release second-degree murder suspects without bail. The end of days. Wow. But that's second-degree murder. I don't know. That sounds terrifying. But also, maybe, I mean, prison is very corrupt, so I don't know if this might be a good thing somehow. It's hard to know what's good or bad these days. Everything's so corrupted. I don't even know. But I'm probably going to stay away from Chicago. Even though I love Chicago. Probably going to stay away from there for a while. Ezra 444 says, remember me, Rock? I do remember you. But what I remember more is Ezra Miller, who's over here getting forgiven for all the crazy things that have happened in the public. And now Marvel is still producing their film for The Flash, even though they assaulted people on camera and kidnapped some family or whatever, allegedly. This is a lot. But good to see you, Ezra, the other Ezra that didn't kidnap people. Sugar Pudding says, hey Rock, love watching you. You're so articulate and an inspiration to many. Oh, Sugar Pudding. Oh, I love that name. Oh, Sugar Pudding, thank you for your kind words. I really do this for my therapy. This is my version of therapy. I don't trust these therapists. I'm not paying nobody to listen to me and give me some sterile advice. I'd rather come on here and have y'all pay me and y'all listen to me and tell me the truth, because that makes more sense to me. I've been to therapy before, but for me this works. For some people it would never work. For some people, therapy is perfect for them. I'm not against therapy in any way, but for me, I chose to be a public person, which is why I can be really raw with you guys and benefit from sharing my transparency and gaining a lot of transparency from the public, whoever comes to my lives or comes to watching my videos afterwards. So I really appreciate all my supporters, my rockers and Mercuryans. I ate all my pad thai. It was pretty good. Like, I'm actually surprised at how tasty it was. Like, I don't know if I'll buy it again. Do I buy this again? Should I buy it? If it's on sale, I'll buy it. But I don't really need to have pad thai again. I don't know. But it was there. It's been in the freezer for a while. So I'm like, let me finish this off. But anyway, my last piece of bread. Rich maid says, where do you stay now? I'm in Houston, Texas. Oh, wow. Hold on. I'm in Houston, Texas. Yeehaw. Get them, Cowboys. Or whatever they call the sport team. I love Houston. I love Texas so much. Even though it rains every day sometimes. Not all the time, but like basically every day it rains for a little bit, like a short amount of time. But then it's hot as heck the rest of the day where I'm at. Bad1 says, you look like him. I look like PNB Rock. I think I actually do look like PNB Rock, but I think that he was a bit skinnier than I am. I'm skinny too, but I feel like his face was more slim and he had less of a beard. But we look like we could be related, and he had a lot of tattoos too. Which I love tattoos, but I don't have any. I think tattoos are so hot. I think PNB is super attractive to me. I mean, I'm not saying that just because I think we look alike, but I just think I don't think we look like twins. I just think that he's a very attractive person. And I hate that he's passed away. Even if he wasn't attractive, I would still hate that he passed away. Cali Blessed says, Rock, what are you doing up late? How's it going? Cali Blessed, it's going mid right now. I feel very sad about PNB Rock. I'm very depressed about it, to be honest. I'm gonna go to sleep and try to process it. I saw the video that I shouldn't have watched, but once I found out about it, I could not watch it. So I had to watch it in his final moments of life. It breaks my heart. I don't really trust LA anymore. Tally Blessed says, Rock, wait, I saw that already. Rita says, maybe you don't look into the Purge right now. Enough sad info for one day. Yeah, Rita, this is sad. Like, I mean, but the Purge situation seems like a little bit of misinformation. They're calling it the Purge law, but there's some nuances in there, and it seems as if they're correcting an already corrupt system and adding more protocols to not arrest people who are actually innocent. So there's a lot of innocent people in prison. That's the scariest thing ever to me, because it's like when you're an innocent person in prison, you've done nothing wrong. You literally have just got screwed over by the system. You could have done everything right in life, but been at the wrong place, wrong time, and now they pit something on you that's not true. You lose all your freedom. That is terrifying. So it almost seems like this law that's going into play is to kind of protect people who are innocent, or I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not hearing about it now. So, but from what I read so far, I'm not sure how legitimate of a purge this is. When I think of a purge, I think of the government saying, you can do whatever you want. We're not going to press charges for, a week or whatever. That sounds like a purge. That sounds terrifying. I don't know what I would do. I think I would go to the middle of nowhere. I don't know. I was trying to get away from everyone. But purge happens. People are twisted. People are so twisted. Not all the people, though. There's a lot of good people out there. There's a lot of amazing people, but there are also some people who are psychopaths. And I met a young psychopath the other day. I don't want to put their name out there because I feel like that's shady because this person is young. But they came to an event, I'll say. I'm trying to be very vague. But they came to a very close-knit event. And they said some things that I was like, ooh, this person may be on the road to be psychotic. This person might end up being, unhinged, and a danger. I felt it. I felt what they were saying. I'm like, wow, why are they saying this? That's so disturbing. And they're young. Old enough to know better, in my opinion, but still young. I'm like, ooh, how do you stop somebody from going down that path of insanity, unhingedness? So, I don't know. When they're young like that, it's like, how do you, do you tell them, hey, you're crazy, hey, you're a psychopath, do you get them therapy, what do you do? I don't know. Sketchy. Very scary stuff. Because, I believe that when people say certain jokes, there's always a purpose behind it. There's always, some kind of underlying thing that they relate to, what they're, I don't know. Anyway, every joke has some truth in it. A little bit of truth. Quada Twinkly says Quada Tinky says nice teeth. Okay, thank you. Derek Power says, love this guy, LOL. Shoot, I love my bed. I can't wait to go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep right after I get off of here. I'm so sleepy. I think I'm literally just gonna right to sleep. I'm over it. I'm over everything. I'm so heartbroken from PNB Rock. I just need to go to bed and just process this and get rest. Tomorrow's a busy day. Miss Virgo says Chicago is very dangerous. Not the part that I was in when I went there, but yeah, you're right. There's a lot of dangerous areas, but that's everywhere. But I feel what you're saying. There's just more violence there than some places. But anyway, why are you gay? What in the world? That's your name? It says PNB Rock girlfriend killed him, man. Crazy. I'm not saying that. That's allegedly. I did not say that. I'm just reading a comment on here. I don't believe that fully. I don't even know what the situation was. But Tally Bless says, Rock, you miss me yet? Not at all. Derek Power says, I don't think so, but it doesn't matter because she caused him to die. Same thing. Oh, I don't know. Sketchy. I don't even know if that's how they found him. I don't know. So I'm gonna wish them both well. There's enough heartbreak. My heart breaks for him. People are blaming his girlfriend a lot. What do you feel about that? Jazz. People are going back and forth. They're saying that the killers didn't even see her tape or her like live story, and it happened so early that I just don't know. Not early, but it happened so like recklessly. I don't know. I don't know enough about this. I really don't. I saw the video. I wish I didn't see it, but then also because it exists, I was gonna see it no matter what. I was gonna look for it because I just needed to know what happens in my own neighborhood. Like, it's just so heartbreaking to see him that way. I need to go to bed after this. Rita said, that's true. There are a bunch of innocent people in prison due to the corrupt system. That's right. That's right. There's so many innocent people, and it's rough to see these people in prison, but then they're labeling the correction of these legal loopholes that keep people in prison forever. They're trying to correct it, and now they're labeling it as the purge. So it's kind of tricky. It's like almost like whatever they promote as bad is really good, and whatever they promote as good is really bad. I don't know. It's sketchy. Jazz says the video was honestly heartbreaking and traumatizing. No, I feel traumatized from watching that video. I don't know what I thought I was gonna see, but I just seeing it. I feel so like if I was their parent, if I was this person's family, that this is my loved one, and I was their parent or something, like to watch my loved one go through that and see them in that space, in that state. Oh, it's too intense. It's too deep. Like, I'm not mad at the person for recording though. I know people are like, this person over here recording him in his own blood and stuff. We all know we wanted to see what really happened, and they recorded at least. At least we know what happened in the aftermath. I wish they recorded earlier, but how are they gonna know that somebody's gonna walk in this person, and in his life, you know? So, I'm not mad at the person. I'm thankful to get a view into what happened because in a situation like this, you just want to know, is there some other foul play at play or some other, I don't know, you just want to know. So I don't know. I'm not saying it's necessary. I'm not saying that people should record. I'm just saying I'm not mad at the person who recorded it because how else are we going to see it? How else are we going to know what really happened? Heartbreaking. Rita says, hope you're doing great. Hope you have a great sleep. I do too. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I just ate everything. Have some more drink left. But I'm done. It's a wrap for me. It's a wrap. Sleepy. This situation also made me want to really get into a zone of creation because you never know when your last day is. I have all these plans for life, but I could pass away anytime. Right now I could pass. Like, it doesn't, like, you don't know. We don't know. So, I want to, like, really focus on the things I love to do and make my music and figure out a way to, like, keep moving and not stay, in a space that blocks you from utilizing the beauty of our limited life. So, yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'm also just sad. Like, I'm a mixture of, like, super sad and super tired, so. Rock on, Mercuryans. Thank you for joining me. Rest in peace, PNB Rock. I feel like you're gone too soon. I feel heartache. I'm gonna feel that all night, I'm sure. So, rock on, Mercuryans. See you soon. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for the 3.4 thousand likes. You guys are amazing for that. Appreciate it. I am fading out. Bye. Rock on, Mercuryans. Rest in peace, PNB.